Hey guys, Nick Majera here with LoanSites. We are going to discuss the top 10 real estate / mortgage websites, how they're actually driving traffic, and what we can learn about the different ways that they're driving traffic and how we can implement those ways ourselves. So stay tuned, we'll be with you in a minute. All right, guys, so the top 10 mortgage websites / real estate websites are, you guessed it, Zillow, Trulia, Keller Williams, Realtor.com, Redfin, Coldwell Banker, Homes.com, Remax, Movote, and believe it or not, Craigslist. So, when I say that the top sites, we're just looking at the amount of traffic they actually get. So Zillow, it gets a whopping, it's about 164 million visitors every month, which that's a lot. So there is a ton of traffic out there. That's our big takeaway. There is traffic out there. It's just, how do we get that traffic? You know, it was going to Zillow. How do we get that traffic on our actual websites? Now, I want to say this, if you read the article at the bottom, I point this out. There's no point in getting traffic on your website unless you're turning that traffic into actual leads and then converting those leads into clients. So if you don't have an awesome call to action, we have other blogs about, great mortgage call to actions. I believe it's the highest converting mortgage call to action. So search that out, and that's the big thing. We need a great call to action, because even if you have, let's just say, 10 visitors on a website, ideally we want all 10 of those visitors to fill out our call to action, and we can follow up with those leads. If we have 10 visitors with no call to action, it's just 10 visitors that were just, on our website for no reason, really. And so, so you want to, before you're gonna, work on the implementation things to get traffic, you want to make sure that you have the proper call to actions on your website to turn that traffic into leads. So, if we look at the traffic on those top websites, we can learn something very, very interesting from where that traffic's actually coming from. Now, most people would assume it's, from social media. That's just the big craze these days is, Facebook this and Google that. Traffic does come from social media, but if you look at the stats here, this is from a competing site. It's really, really interesting where this is a graph of traffic from a social media post. So you get a ton of traffic right away, and then it essentially amounts to nothing down the road. And so that's what social media traffic does. Now, it could help if you're constantly posting on social media, which is really great, but it looks like there's a better way to do it, and that's what we're going to actually be learning from these websites. This here is a graph, comparatively. This is a graph of the traffic from Google, from SEO, not paid advertisements or anything like that. It's just purely people searching, let's just say mortgages in Chicago, or mortgages in a specific town. This is where that traffic's actually coming from. And so you see, obviously there's spikes, and the spikes are due to, peak traffic times and everything like that. Obviously people aren't searching at, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. But how interesting is that the traffic is continuous, but also it's actually increasing. This traffic, it's not a big spike and then a big, down still to nothing. It's actually increasing, and it will continue over time. Get better and better as Google actually sees more people are attracted to your site. It's actually going to be ranking higher and getting more traffic as well. So, how is Google actually ranking these pages? Like, how do you get found on Google? There's a bunch of different ways to go about this, but it's really interesting here. Let's look at the top mortgage websites and where they're actually getting their traffic from, just to kind of go through, what this graph's actually showing. So let's just look at Zillow, the 164 million daily or monthly traffic. SEO, their Google rankings, gets almost 42% of all their traffic, which is just incredible. Now, social media, what most people think is the main traffic source, it's only 2%. They don't really do a whole lot of ads these days, so it's less than 1%. And then a lot of it's just like referral based. Someone's actually put it in Zillow.com. And so, but typically someone's actually doing a search on Google, and Zillow just happens to be the first thing that shows up. So we need to basically outrank them. So the next 3 points, we're going to show you how blogs, Google, and social media play into getting this amount of traffic. So this is super interesting. Essentially, what the point is here is that these top sites, they are posting blogs and that is what is ranking on Google, and that's where they're getting the traffic from. If we look here, again, we have this monthly traffic here. We have our top sites, and then we have the number of blogs that they actually post on their website every week. Zillow, 164,000 people on their traffic a month, and they do 10 blog posts every week. Trulia, 11 blog posts every week. Keller Williams, 2 blog posts every week. Realtor.com, 40 blog posts a week. Redfin, 10 blogs a week. Coldwell Banker, 9 blogs a week. Homes.com is actually the only one that's not doing any blogs a week. They're doing well. They get 16,000 visitors. They have a great domain name, to be honest, and so that's why I think that a lot of that's coming from. We got Remax, 3 blog posts a week, and then Movoto, 50 blog posts a week, and obviously they're going for this. And so essentially, these blog posts are the things that are ranking on sites. Now, there's a lot of different ways to do blog posts, but essentially you need to do blog posts. And the reason being is because Google's constantly looking at what websites are actually being updated, and that's one of the factors they're looking at for ranking sites. But then another factor is they actually are doing blog posts for search terms that people are looking for, such as, homes for sale in Barrington, Illinois, or homes for sale in Town, Illinois, or different searches like that. And so you need to start doing blog posts, and it seems like a daily grind, to be honest. So you can do this yourself. There's ways that you can pay other people to write the blog post for you. Click here. This is an awesome article. It shows you how you can get blog posts for $12.50 on average. You can actually go for cheaper if you want, less quality blogs. We're a big fan of having quality over quantity. So if you're only going to do one a week, make sure it's a great one a week. So you can do this all yourselves, or I hate to put this call to action on you guys, but we actually post a new blog on your website every single week for you. So sign up for LoanSites today. We're going to do this all for you. We do a ton of other stuff for you as well. We create 10 neighborhood pages that rank you on Google just on that. We post on your social media sites every week. We post a new blog post on your website every week, and awesome call to actions on the websites, and awesome design overall. So we take care of all the digital marketing stuff for you. Makes it easy for you to just kind of sit back, relax, and it's all done for you. So reach out with any questions. Again, this is Nick Majera with LoanSites, and hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.